Dear Pixie, you said, I would like to ask about stasis. Is it correct that billions of Earth's population shall be put to sleep for 3 to 4 months and that everything will be different when we wake up? Is it true that billions of people will be removed from Earth and some will die? A point of stasis will be reached within all timelines, for it is at the point of stasis that the timelines converge. However, this does not necessarily mean that billions of Earth's population shall be put to sleep for 4 months. Stasis shall affect each person differently, and whilst some may wish to sleep through this point, others will be ready for the moment and shall choose how they wish to experience it. No one shall be put to sleep. It is their own free will should they choose to sleep or not. We cannot give you a time frame for how long this shall happen, for stasis is an out-of-time moment, and time is irrelevant during the experience. If we were to estimate an Earth time, it would be your perception of 3 Earth days. You asked, will everything be different when we wake up? Everything will most certainly be different. However, how this is actually perceived by each individual is subjective. The consciousness you experience now, and your level of awareness and your light body activation stage shall determine how you experience stasis and the point when you come out of stasis. You asked, is it true that billions of people shall be removed from the Earth? There are many levels as to how we can respond to this question. Yes, indeed, billions of people shall be removed from the Earth. It is for you, however, the explorer of reality and the researcher of truth, to discover exactly what is meant by this statement. You asked, is it true some people will die? Also, will robotoids or clones die? This statement is also true, although that which you refer to as robotoids or clones we feel is not an appropriate description, but it is near enough. However, by giving a positive affirmation to this question, we do not wish to spread fear. Those who choose to die will have made a conscious choice to do so. Those who stay with their bodies and move into 5th density vibration shall have made the conscious choice to do so. There are no accidents. All have free will and choice. You asked, will the Annunaki reveal themselves first? The Annunaki will only reveal themselves when they know who they are. Some have already revealed themselves, but they are not being recognized for who they are. You asked, after all, the Annunaki are of 4th density, right? This is correct, although some are of higher density. You asked, if the Annunaki are 4th dimensional beings and are not allowed in 5th dimension, wouldn't they slam the door on the way out? The Annunaki who have memory will not be allowed or disallowed in or out of 5th density. All beings move into 5th density through their own choice. It is not possible for any being to slam a dimensional door on the way out. Those who have raised their consciousness do not need doors or barriers to enter the 5th dimension, for the 5th dimension already exists within them. You asked, if so, would they manipulate religious peoples to another 3rd density planet? Again, it is not possible for any being to manipulate another onto a planet, for all have free will and choice about which dimension or planet they shall move to. Their consciousness determines the direction in which they shall go. You asked, what is the Annunnaki's role going to be in this process? The Anunnaki have many roles, and each have the free will to choose their own role. However, we see that the majority of Annunaki who has memory shall be working towards Earth's ascension as light workers, for the majority of Annunaki who have memory have raised their consciousness since they were last on your Earth. The remaining Annunaki who do not have memory will need to make a choice between going forward as a service to others being or a service to self being. You asked, why does time exist? There is no why about it. Time exists because it exists. Time is an extension of consciousness, and from our perspective it is consciousness. Therefore time is simply what is. Asking why time exists is like asking why consciousness exists, and the answer to that question is still in the process of being answered. We are the white-winged collective consciousness of 9.